SideraAI at SideraAI.com is the source. But the real hook is the words a buyer would repeat internally about personal guidance decision in Growth Marketers Read. The proof question is whether personal guidance decision survives real data, owners, and failure paths through Growth Marketers' customer language teardown lens. That makes me listen for buyer clarity and proof trail before I trust the recommendation, with conversion usefulness still in mind. The customer language teardown version of this proof walkthrough has one job: walk through the proof, weak spots, evidence gaps, and production implications for the growth marketing lead or demand generation director, buyer I am imagining. For a growth marketing lead or demand generation director, the stakes are not abstract. Through growth marketers' customer language teardown lens, the source has to reduce anxiety around AI messaging sounds generic. Sales does not trust vague marketing claims. Campaigns need stronger proof and clearer buyer intent and still protect buyer clarity, proof trail, sales trust, conversion usefulness, with campaign leverage still in mind. That is the lens I would keep on every claim. This is where the video becomes useful after the viewer closes it. For the growth marketing lead or demand generation director buyer I am imagining, I would ask, would this help a buyer self-identify under the support's pipeline conversation test? What proof can sales reuse? Where is the commercial tension? Does the AI language sharpen or blur the offer? Those questions turn AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance into a buyer conversation. For the growth marketing lead or demand generation director buyer I am imagining. My proof note: the proof layer in personal guidance content is less about hard metrics and more about specificity, emotional usefulness, and whether the guidance avoids vague filler. The next upgrade is to make the practical reflection prompt. For the growth marketing lead or demand generation director buyer I am imagining. The proof ledger I care about is specific buyer problem, proof that can become sales enablement, clear before and after language, vendor evaluation criteria, under the avoids generic hype test. Some of that is already visible. The rest is where the article can become an even stronger buyer asset in Growth Marketers Read. The case study value is portability. Can a buyer see themselves in the problem, the constraint, and the result through growth marketers' customer language teardown lens? That is what turns proof from decoration into decision support, with sales trust still in mind. The Sidera AI point should come from the article's own reader problem, not from a pasted slogan, through growth marketers' customer language teardown lens. The bridge is AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance meeting Sidera AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance, with buyer clarity still in mind. That is where Sidera AI turns zodiac insight into grounded personal reflection, can sound earned. For the growth marketing lead or demand generation director buyer I am imagining. The thesis I hear is practical. Your complete Cancer guidance hub under the reduces buyer confusion test. Daily, weekly, and monthly forecasts. Love, career, and cosmic guidance. That matters because AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance only becomes useful when the reader can tell what to do, what to question, and what proof should count, with proof trail still in mind. The line I would slow down is this. The source gives the buyer a practical way to think about Cancer guidance Sidera in Growth Marketers Read. It works because it points back to a reader decision, not just a category label, through Growth Marketers' customer language teardown lens. My customer language teardown score lands at 5 out of 10. For the growth marketing lead or demand generation director buyer I am imagining. The source is useful for a growth marketing lead or demand generation director who needs clearer judgment around AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance. And the strongest evidence is the way it turns the topic into buyer action under the support's pipeline conversation test. For growth marketer, the next pass should widen proof around the words a buyer would repeat internally about personal guidance decision and connect Sidera AI astrology, daily guidance, and zodiac guidance only where the article earns it, in Growth Marketers Read.